Hey everyone, are you currently a student in France and thinking about applying for or extending your residency permit? If so, this video is definitely for you. My name is Cherry and I'm currently in France completing my final year internship as part of the Erasmus Mundus master's program. I've gone through the residency permit process twice already, once after my 1-year student visa expired and again for the extension. So in this video, I'll walk you through the step-by-step process of both applying for a new permit and extending your existing one, since the steps are practically the same. First things first, you'll need to log into your account on the website. Use the username you received when you first validated your visa. This is usually a 10-digit number. Once you have logged in into your ANEF account, go ahead and click the first option that says, I am applying for or renewing a residence permit. Then, select For Myself from 16 years old to start your application. Next, you'll need to fill in your personal information like your name, date of birth, and so on. In my case, a lot of the information was already pre-filled from when I validated my student visa the first time. After that, you'll be asked to choose your civil status, whether you're single, married, or have children. Then comes the address section. Make sure to input your current address as accurately as possible. The system will usually suggest official address formats. If you don't find your exact address, there's a space where you can manually enter additional details to clarify. If you're having trouble finding your address in the suggested list, you can also choose one of these options. First, you live outside of France and your address isn't listed. Second, you can't find your address in the system suggestions. Once all of that is filled in, you can go ahead and move on to the next step. Now let's move on to the academic information section. In this part of the form, you'll be asked to provide details about your current academic year. This includes the name of your university or school, your level of study, for example, if you're in your bachelor's, master's, or doctorate, your study cycle, and the reason you're applying for the residence permit, which in most cases as a student would be to continue your education in France. You will notice that this section is divided into two parts, one for the current academic year and one for the next academic year. If your situation or program hasn't changed, you can actually copy the same information into both sections to save time. But if you have finished a program and are starting a new one, for example, moving from your first year to an internship or research year, make sure to update that accordingly. It's super important to double-check everything before moving forward. Make sure all the details match your enrollment documents or student certificate, especially the school name and your program details. Once you have reviewed all the information and everything looks correct, go ahead and click Next to continue with your application. In this section, you'll need to indicate how you support yourself financially while staying in France. Whether you're a scholarship holder, have a part-time job, or are self-financing, make sure to select the right option and enter the monthly amount you receive. If you have more than one source of income, you can add them all here. Just remember, you need to show at least 650 euros per month to meet the financial requirement for the residency permit. Now, let's go over the document upload section, one of the most important steps in your residence permit application. First, if you already have a residence permit that's about to expire, upload a copy of it. You'll also need your passport, including all pages with travel stamps. Make sure to compile them into one PDF file for easy upload. Next is your e-photo, which includes a 22-digit code. You can get this from a certified photo booth in France, or if you're abroad, use the Smart ID app, which also provides the code you'll need. For proof of accommodation, if you live in a cruise residence, request a certificate from their office. Otherwise, upload a rental contract, utility bill, or housing certificate depending on your living situation. You'll also need a statement explaining your reason for staying in France. If you're a student, your university can provide an official letter confirming your studies or internship. Next, upload your transcript, any diplomas earned in France, and a certificate of achievement. If you haven't graduated yet, just upload what's currently available. Sometimes, one document can serve multiple purposes. For example, your transcript can also act as proof of academic achievement. Lastly, for your financial resources, upload your scholarship certificate if you're a scholar. If not, choose the option that applies to your situation and provide supporting documents. Once everything is uploaded and double-checked, click Save and Continue to move forward. We have reached the final step of the application process, which is confirming your information. At this stage, you will see a summary of everything you entered, such as your personal details, purpose of stay, financial resources, and supporting documents. Take a moment to review everything carefully. If you spot any mistakes, don't worry. You can still go back and edit before confirming. There's also a section where you can add comments in case there's anything important you want to explain or share with the person reviewing your application. Once you have confirmed and submitted your application, you will receive a confirmation document with all the details. Keep an eye on your email, as that's where they will notify you once your application is approved, though it can take some few weeks. Also, make sure to check your ANEF account regularly because they might request additional documents before moving your application forward. I hope this video helped guide you through the process. Best of luck with your application, and I'm wishing you all the best on your journey in France.